What canaries taught me about thinking, and myself, new model. The combat canary. I had a pet canary as a child. Sometimes even 3. A couple and a young one. And although I knew nothing about neurobiology back then, I now realize that these were some of my first lessons in cognition. The canary had its favorite seeds, primarily hemp seed. Once it finished, it would vigorously stir the feeder with its beak, as if checking if there was anything left. When it found nothing, it would stick its head out of the cage and make a loud single whir. A simple message, I want it. Now, respond. But it got really interesting when it saw me eating something tasty, especially something it had tried before, like cake. Then something occurred that I would now call a pure dopamine explosion. The canary would start jumping from perch to perch rapidly, much faster than usual, chirping loudly and doing so until it finally received a few crumbs. He wasn't asking politely. He activated the entire motivational system: movement, sound, intensity, presence. The stimulus causes arousal, and the arousal manifests itself in an action that sends a message. How canaries learned I can squawk. The second experiment was even better. When I put my hand in the cage, the canary sometimes tried to escape. To scare it a little, I would start squawking, and so would it. And now the best part. The canaries very quickly recognized my squawking as a warning signal, exactly the same one they used with other birds. They spread their wings, tried to look bigger, and after a while, they started attacking my finger when something didn't suit them. So, I squawked, I withdrew my hand. They decided, he's afraid, so they took the initiative. Sprinkle some seeds or give me a cookie. I could have done it. What really happened here? The canaries, they didn't know the language, they had no concepts, they didn't analyze the situation. But they did something much more interesting. They built a model of relationships. They noticed who reacts to whom, what leads to a reward, what acts as a threat signal. When they have the upper hand, this wasn't thinking in words. This was thinking in tension, movement, and intention. Exactly like children do before they learn to speak. Why does it still amuse and move me? Today I see that I understood canaries so well precisely because I think very similarly, not in concepts, not in definitions, but in relationships, images, and emotions. First, what is happening here between us? Only then, what should I call it? Canaries taught me something no book teaches, that cognition doesn't begin with language, but with being in the world and responding to others. And words only come later, like a caption under a finished image. And this is perhaps the simplest definition of what really happens between body and thought.